But something amazing happens in the life of every Christian, even though it takes quite a bit of time, is that we become holy. We become holy, not only in our hearts, but in our words and our actions. And we see that, at least in part, in 1 Thessalonians 4, verses 3 and 4.
For this is God's will, your sanctification, that you keep away from sexual immorality, that each of you knows how to control his own body in holiness and in honor.
So, Van, what does it mean that Christians are holy, but also that we're becoming more holy?
All Christians are set apart as holy. I've heard scholars and theologians call this positional sanctification, where in the eyes of God, he has set us apart for himself and his good works. But there's another aspect called progressive sanctification, which is where we as Christians fight for personal holiness. We fight to grow in the likeness of God the Father so we can imitate him. And it's important to be clear that holiness involves both turning away from sin in our lives, but also turning to and participating in things that are pleasing to God.
And nothing undermines our witness for God faster than a lack of holiness. Whether we're sexually immoral or we're angry or we're controlling, all those things are incredibly damaging to our lives and ministries. And yet, what an amazing gift that we can give to those around us and ultimately to glorify God, to be holy in everything we think and say and do. So I wanted to read 2 Timothy 2, verse 21. Paul says, therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from what is dishonorable, he will be a vessel for honorable use, set apart as holy, useful to the master of the house, ready for every good work. And I hope that that is the desire that each of us has as Christians, is to be set apart for God, ready for our master to use us for his good pleasure.